Hello and welcome back to another episode of cleaning out the house, trying to figure out what's going on and trying to make some money while we do it. So I have been watching and intaking a lot of the channel, the Space Maker method, and it's really encouraging me to use those methods when I am cleaning and clearing out space. I think I'm going to try and focus specifically on smaller sections one at a time and then kind of moving into the bigger spaces. So with that being said, small section we're tackling at the moment. Just this here, pretty easy because it's not much. It's just storage of a bunch of CDs. Throwback to when my car had a CD player. So I don't know if I should try and sell these. They're all very similar types of music, but I'm also like, I don't want to get rid of my classics. Love All Time Low so much. Maybe I could do a lot of like a bunch of them or like something like that. I don't know, I don't know what's worth it. Okay, we'll look at that. And then just like clearing out and like organizing this because all these are just like random papers and I probably don't need them. Big stack. I'm going to do a keep pile and a sell/get rid of pile. Ooh. Something like this will definitely go in the garbage section, unfortunately. But I can reuse this for one of these guys. We'll do Kesha. We'll put Kesha in there. Oh, definitely have to keep. I thought I lost this when I lost my car. Love you, Char. I don't know if I need this for something. Cyberlink? I don't really know. So this is my stack of All Time Low. I'm also missing a couple. I have them in order, but there's a couple albums since then, and I do have one of them. Actually, I had them both. One of them, when my car was stolen, was in there, so I'll probably have to replace it. But I'm also like, do I need to waste my money? But also, it's not a full collection if I don't have it all. So I'm like, what do I do? So I'm just keeping a couple other things, like this signed one from Issues, this signed one from Charlotte Sands, Footloose Camp. Oh, and I also have these mix CDs that I've made, and they all have like the track list on the back. And I'm wondering if I should like, I think it might be funny to like donate them, and then like someone might come upon these at the thrift and be like, I think it's a cool find. So right now I have all of this crap. Just need to, most of it's just like papers. I have a bunch of cards I'm probably going to store here. I like keeping people's kind words. Things I need to easily reach for. I also am going to keep my perfumes. I should wipe this out. I need to dust them. Now these are a cool part of history. Warped Tour 2014. How do I even have this still? So I've changed up my thinking a little bit and my lighting, if you can't tell. I'm actually going to keep the CDs that I'm keeping up here because it's small. And then I have like some books and like just etc. Like, I don't know. I've got bookmarks and receipts that I need for my reselling. I'll keep that up here. This is filled with like a lot of chargers. I also have like my GoPro and all its accessories in here. So it's just like a tech bag, I'd say. I think I'm just going to slide it in here. Usually I have it sitting next to this. Oh, wait, will it close if I do that? Yeah. Usually I have it sitting next to this little bedside thing. But I'm like, if I can get more up and off the floor, the better. I'm going to have this be the candle that I light in here while I work, just because it's almost finished. I might as well use it up. I also found a few more cards I can probably shove in here, but I also know that underneath my bed somewhere, there's this whole thing of cards that I can... Ugh. This one I got when I got 900 subscribers on YouTube. Not on this channel, obviously, but on my main channel. That was sweet. Okay, cool. We'll call this a day, I think. Here's kind of the final overview of this small section. I've got this little thing for garbage that needs to be taken out. All of these I'm going to try and sell / get rid of in some. I might end up donating them. I'll see if any of them are worth anything on eBay. call it a day. These will also go in my bookshelf, some memorabilia stuff. But yeah, I feel like every time I start this camera, I'm wearing a new outfit or something, but get used to that. Let's not make this whole video just this little section. I'm gonna tackle another little section of something. I just don't know what yet. Here, so my dad and I actually found another box of tech that was in the basement, and just old computers that we needed to wipe the hard drives for, and now we'll be recycling. A friend of mine works somewhere that they can actually recycle the technology correctly so that we're not just tossing it in the landfill. They can actually reduce, reuse, and recycle the pieces from the computers. Next part of the video is in my inventory room. Well, the room that I'm trying to make solely inventory and not all of these extra bins and storage spaces. If you haven't seen the first few parts of this series, go ahead and watch that. It's linked all in a playlist on my channel to kind of understand what I'm talking about. Going through some of these bins has been emotional. And full disclosure, last night I did some of this off camera just because I was kind of on a roll and kind of just forgot to set up my camera. I'm new to this again, okay, y'all? It's been really emotional going through this bin specifically because this was basically a bin of keepsakes, things that my mom kept, and just like letters and cards from my birthdays in the past, some like old homework and tests that I, got good grades on. For one, it's emotional because it's like she loved me enough to hold on to all of these things. And also it's emotional because it's like, what am I going to ever do with these things? Like, it was sweet that she kept it. You know, she was proud of me, or she wanted me to see it as I grew up, but also like, I don't know, there's something kind of, I feel like that is a hoarder's tendency a little bit of just holding on to, especially things like paperwork that really has no value. I mean, I did find some things that were like, not necessarily valuable, but sweet cards and things from very big moments. I did find my like completion of my study abroad and my honors program when I was in France, and like, some papers that are, I don't know if you'd say valuable, but more important things. So it's been a mix of a lot of like paperwork and like keepsakey things that I made, art when I was younger. But also, luckily, in going through this bin specifically, I found some things that might be worth some money today. Some things that were popular when I was a kid, toys that I played with, etc. So I'm actually going to kind of show you a pile of things that I set aside that could possibly be worth something today. And then you could drop in the comments if you think it is worth anything. Should I list it? Is it garbage? Should I donate it? Whatever. So random, but like, this is a little keychain of this Bratz Pets. Obviously the Christmas version. This is like so specific, but I know that like some Bratz stuff can do really well. It has that Bratz tag as well. I've got this Justin Bieber like full magazine about like his life, and there's posters from like the advent of his fame. We were big Bieber girls growing up. Maybe that could be worth a couple bucks. We were a part of the Mary-Kate and Ashley fan club, and so I found like this mouse pad. Like, come on. Like, is this worth anything now? This is super random because I don't even remember, like, being a fan of them. This might have just been, like, I guess a collector's thing. But this, brand new, still in the box, NSYNC marionette doll. No strings attached. And, I mean, the packaging is, like, not in the greatest condition because, like, the old stickers and things. And there's, like, a little bit of tearing, but brand new in the box. Like, this was never open. Like, this random stuff that's, like, vintage. But I'm like, is it very specific? And also, like, all the Disney stuff, like I have a couple Kim Possible things. This like Kim Possible little maze. Things that you would get at like a birthday party. It looks like a McDonald's toy. I don't really know for sure. Oh yeah, it is. McDonald's, Disney, Pixar, Dory, still sealed in this package. This singular baseball card, I have no idea what the significance of this would have even been because like I was never a sports gal. Like I don't, no one in my family is like a sports person. Don't think this is worth anything, but let me know, I guess, in the comments. Also, guys, if you see anything that you want to buy, even to resell, hit me up and we'll get you some good prices because I do need to just get some stuff out of my house. Oh my gosh, how cute. I found a pin of myself dancing. This little like Snow White bank. At least I think it's supposed to be a bank because it opens there. But there's not actually a real place to put in the coins. So I don't know for sure. There's some other things, but I am going to keep those kind of under wraps. So if you want to check out my store in the next couple of days, I'm hoping to get this stuff listed very, very soon. I do think some of this stuff could be worth like a little more money from like different TV shows and old classics and things. So like I said, posting these videos is kind of what's keeping me accountable for like actually getting things moving. And so that's basically the goal here, but I'm so happy to have viewers. It means the world. So thank you for being here. Yeah.
So yeah, if you enjoyed any part of this video, make sure to subscribe. There is a lot more coming very, very soon, especially throughout this summer. So yeah, just stay tuned and...
Okay, full transparency, it's been a couple of days since that last clip when I was going through the CDs. Listed these today. What I did was I took pictures, just one picture of each of them, of each CD that I was going to list. And I said, Warped Tour Circuit 2 2015 era music, to pick what CDs you want. Bundle for, and save. And all of these ones sold in a bundle to one guy. So I'm getting $30 on Mercari. And it's making me feel like the other ones will sell pretty quickly as well, because these ones, like, I listed them and then like 2 hours later, I had a message seeing if I would do all of these together. And of course, I even upsold a little bit too. I had him add the 5th one. So yeah, so I'm going to get these packaged and I'll add it to my list of things I'm already selling from cleaning this place out. I think I'm going to try and keep track of how much I've made during this process, like just from the things that I am listing during the clear out process, so that I can see by the time I move out of here in a couple of months, kind of like how well I did within that time period. So back to the video.
Anyway, all right, I'll see you later.